Well, good morning, sir. You're out here on Country Way and preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ early in the morning on a Friday.
Absolutely. That's what our message is, and we're just going out in all the neighborhood and just see if we can share the gospel, that those would come to know Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior, and invite them to come to our church. Our church is called the River of Life now.
Okay.
It used to be called Acton Foursquare, but now we're just out proclaiming the gospel.
Okay, and where is the church? And for people that don't know?
It's right at the corner of Smith and Nichols.
Okay.
Right there, same street that the market used to be on.
Yeah.
And it's just down about 2 or 3 blocks.
Okay. And what time is the service if people want to come?
Service is at 9:30 in the morning.
9:30 on Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. And Wednesday at 7 o'clock, we have, we used to have tacos on Wednesday night. Now we're serving spaghetti at 6 o'clock every evening. So come on out.
Sounds good. That sounds good. Sure. And you don't have to be any denomination. You don't even have to be baptized or
don't have to be
anything.
Just come as you are.
Come as you are. That sounds pretty nice.
Any faith. Yes.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting us know about it.
Okay. Come on out. Look forward to seeing you.
Okay, here's Ollie, and he's the mascot, right?
He's been to all of our art and park. This will be our 4th one. I'm Sandy Madsen, president of the Acton Arts Council, and we love doing art in the park. All of the kids who come, it's K through 12, have a really good time. They learn crafts, they have things to take home. It's just a nice way to spend the morning. We do it just for 2 mornings in the summer. And we have different teachers, including some young people who are very talented, who come and share their talents with us. And then other adults who share their expertise with whatever craft they're doing. So it's just a fun activity for our community.
Okay, and how many stations do you have today?
Today we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6.
6. Okay,
we
and
have
then
7, I believe, on Tuesday. But
okay. Now, is this for only 1 week?
Just 1 week. The first week in August is when we do it, and we've never expanded it, but we think it just works really nicely. And people seem to this is a good time because they're still in town. Mostly, they're not going on their last vacation before school starts and all that. So it's a good time for us to do this.
Good, thank you.
It's a beautiful, cool day today.
Oh, today is spectacular. Yeah, and you've got some really
wonderful, wonderful people in this community with wonderful talents.
Super, and they want to share it.
And they want to share it, and they do. And we're not doing this to raise money, we're just covering the cost of the materials. We have a small fee for each class just to cover the materials.
Perfect.
And all of our instructors are donating their time.
Thank you.
To the next level. These ones they just made today.
Oh,
she's
they
from the
are
Acton
beautiful.
Dulce newspaper. This is my daughter.
How are you, Annabelle?
She's the creator of these. Come stand over here for a second. She wants to take just like a little video clip.
Oh, Annabelle, these are beautiful. Okay, so what do you do? Honey, what do you do?
Well, you cover the duct tape. You cover the canvas with duct tape, and then you lay out pieces of duct tape, and then you cut out your shape that you're doing, and then you just keep cutting the shapes out, and then you add Sharpie for the little details.
How great! Now, is this your own idea?
No, I saw
You've
it on
seen it?
YouTube.
Wow! And you brought it here to Acton to share it. What a terrific project! Actually, you could do a lot of different things with this.
Yep.
And look at that's for her notebook.
Yep, for back
for
to school.
school.
So cute, and you can have all the decorative tapes and the colors.
Exactly.
Endless. Duct tape is.
I think she started a business.
She's a very creative girl.
And you're her mom.
Yes.
Great, great. Has she always been interested in art?
Oh yeah. I went to art school, and so I think
good.
it's in us.
Good.
Creative, so it's really fun.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Annabelle.
What we have installed in Palmdale is essentially these 3 components. So the surgeon console is where the surgeon sits during surgery. All of the instruments, the cameras, the fired directly from that console. Now when your head is submersed in that actual console, instead of looking at a 2D screen like you see on the tower, you're actually in a 3D high definition environment. So what it allows you to do is to have more depth of perception on the anatomy. What you can see is magnified by 10 times the magnification. So even those small bleeds, you'll be able to respond to and correct immediately. So it's neat. This is essentially like a laparoscopic tower. All of the brains are functioning right through this tower. So from generators to fire a vessel sealing device and a stapler, all of the primary brains are functioning here, essentially operating through the computer. So everything's computerized. You place the computer in between the surgeon and the patient. So what you can do with the surgeon console is actually adjust it to wherever you're comfortable. I can lower this armrest for you to rest comfortably when you're actually in the operating environment. I can move the headrest up or down and tilt it back or forth to make it more comfortable for you while you're operating. The foot pedals will also slide back and forth depending on how long your legs are and how comfortable. Okay, so if we're comfortable, these are the master controllers. So when you put your fingers in the master controllers, what I would do is take your middle finger and your thumb. So put middle finger there, thumb there, leave your index finger free on both master controllers. Now when your head goes across this infrared line, the system will sense that and you'll be able to gain control of your instruments. If your head is outside of there, it'll recognize you're not in there, all the instruments will freeze. So if you had to turn your head to talk to somebody in the operating room, the instruments stop. They won't move until you are back in that console doing what you need to do.
Well, what if the surgeon wears glasses?
That's okay.
Will you leave the glasses on?
So go ahead and lean forward if it's comfortable. Now just pinch and release your fingers and rotate your hands a little bit. And you'll gain control. Same thing with your right, so you have both hands you can operate with. So go ahead and get control of your right hand as well.
The line's not moving.
Release your hand a little bit, just relax. And go ahead and go ahead.
There it goes. What they do?
Well, sometimes if you grip it too hard,
Okay.
it won't respond. So you want to grip it nice and easy. It doesn't require a lot of strain. As you reach down, you can grab a hold of any of these rubber bands. Now you're in a 3D environment. If you were doing this in 2D, you'd be doing it without the depth perception. So reaching down and grabbing that little red rubber band down there would be a little bit difficult. So go ahead and reach out and grab a hold of it.
There you go.
Once you have a hold of it, you can open up your hands nice and wide. Now you can grab that with your left hand too. Use both hands. Wrist, go ahead and turn your wrists, because that's a big piece of the technology, is that when the surgeons learn laparoscopy and want to offer minimally invasive surgery, they have to give up certain things. They give up their 3D vision because they're looking on a tower like this. They give up their wrist and the ability to really wrist and articulate around tissue. And they also have to learn that backwards thought process of down and right is up and left in order to be able to do procedure.
You got it, girl. Look at that.
You're ready to go.
Higher.
So if you can imagine, if you had a long surgery, depending on the type of surgery you're doing, being able to sit in a comfortable environment, your third case, your fourth case, you're not any more tired than you were on your first. Patient number 3 gets your best just like number 1.